Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a mommy related video. I'm going to be talking to you all about the essentials that I use for feeding my baby, as well as sterilizing all the feeding equipment and things like that. So do stick around if this is something that you're interested in. If this is the first time you're stopping by my channel, then hi, I'm Sane and I make beauty, lifestyle, fashion and mommy related videos. And do subscribe to my channel, like and share this video with all your mommy friends and everyone who you know is going to be a mother. Also follow me on Instagram, my handle will be right here. And without further ado, let's get started. So our first product for the day is this Options wide neck Dr. Brown's bottle. It's an anti-colic bottle. Now their USP about this bottle is basically why they think that this is the best anti-colic bottle in the market is because of this vent that they have. So this vent basically forms like a vacuum, and this prevents the air bubbles from going into the baby's mouth, hence causing colic. Now please remember one thing, that colic is not going to get solved just by this bottle. There are so many other factors that cause colic, so maybe you should go into the deeper levels of colic and find out why that is happening. But yeah, this does help. Now in my experience, I do have other bottles that are not Dr. Brown's as well, and I feel in my experience this causes colic to be lesser, not completely gone. Okay, because as I said, colic is caused by many other factors. Like I'm a breastfeeding mom, so if I've eaten something really gassy or something greasy, it can cause gas to the baby. So then such a bottle is not going to help, but then it's a great bottle. Now this is a glass bottle, it's not a plastic one. The reason why I got a glass bottle is for two reasons, because this warms up much faster in my bottle warmer, so I can serve the milk faster to my baby. Another thing is that I would not have to replace it as often as I would have to replace a plastic bottle. Another thing is that I got this bottle directly from the dealer of Dr. Brown's in India. I didn't get it from Amazon, because Amazon there are so many sellers and I didn't know which was fake and which was real. So that's why I bought it from the dealer directly. I will be putting his contact details in the description box, so do check it out. So my next product is this huge gigantic flask by the company Milton. Now the reason why I have this flask is because I use this when I am stepping out with my baby. So I usually boil water and I put it in this, so that if I'm giving him formula milk and I haven't pumped out, then this is the flask that I can use in case of water. Now this flask will obviously come for a lot of use for different other purposes, except for him after he grows up and he outgrows this. So in future when I need to serve him water or anything, this will obviously come of a lot of use. It's a very good quality sturdy bottle. It's obviously insulated from inside. It keeps the water warm or either cold depending on what you pour inside. It's very good quality, so this is my second essential. So my next feeding essential is the formula milk that I use. Now since he was born, the formula milk that was recommended by the pediatrician in the hospital was Similac. I know there are some mommies who also use Enfamil, which is good, but I have not personally used it, so I won't recommend it. Now Similac is something that I use. It's a good formula milk. Also another thing about formula milk, I'll put the picture right here. This is how it looks. Formula milk should not be used after a month or so. Another thing how to understand if the formula milk has got spoiled is that it will turn like a brownish tinge, and till the formula milk is powdery, till it's kind of slippery in nature, till that time is when the formula milk is good. As soon as it starts forming lumps is when you should understand that you have to get rid of it, because it's not usable. And don't keep formula milk for a very long time. Another thing is that keep it in an airtight container, and that's going to ensure that the formula milk does not get spoiled. So my next feeding essential is this Dr. Brown's box. Now this is basically a box used to keep the formula milk. It has these three divisions, as you can see. Okay, then it opens in this manner. So how you use this basically is that it has these three sections as I showed you. So with whichever section you want to open, you don't have to open the entire lid. All you have to do is turn it to that section and open it like that. So if you want the other section, again you just turn it and open it in this manner and it will open. Accordingly, I put the powder inside, and then if I want like a small or a big feed, I take the powder accordingly. So this is a very useful product for all those mommies and daddies who are traveling, because this will be very useful. So when I go to the mall, or if I go to the doctors, or if I'm just traveling generally, this is something that will always be in my diaper bag. Now my next feeding essential is this bottle warmer by Philips. It's the Philips Avent bottle warmer. This is how it looks from the inside. It's got 3 settings. It has the power setting over here when it's off. Then you have the keep warm. Then you have the, depending upon how many ounces of milk you're serving the baby. This is something that is very useful. The reason for that is because I'm a working mom, so I pump out my milk and keep it. Now, so when I need to warm the milk, this is what I warm the milk in. Now, the company recommends that you warm the milk for 3 minutes, and after the 3 minutes, they assume that the milk is going to get warm. But I have never had the milk get warm in 3 minutes. It's always taken a little longer than that, little longer. So what I do is, the thing is that I store my milk for, in the fridge for quite a long time and at a very low temperature. So that's why it gets really cold. So I keep it for around 5 to 6 minutes, and that's when I know it's warm, and that's when I serve the milk to my baby. Now another thing about bottle warming is that don't keep it for too long, because the nutrients in your breast milk, if you're serving breast milk, can get completely disintegrated. So warm the milk till it's like warm. Don't make it hot, because then after that you're going to waste time making it cold, and then there's no point of this gadget. So just keep testing the milk. Remove it out after around 3 to 4 minutes and see if it's warm. If it's warm, then you can obviously serve the baby. If it's not, then just maybe for a minute extra or 30 seconds extra should do. And I really love this. It's good quality, it's durable. It's been 5 months since I have it, and it's not given me any kind of trouble. It also has this Indian socket, which is a good thing. It fits in any socket as such. It's very convenient. You get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. So when it comes to my sterilizing essentials, the first thing that I use is my Chico sterilizer. Now I know many people have used the Philips Avent sterilizer, which is very famous, but I decided to choose the Chico one because I felt it was a little cheaper in nature and the features were exactly the same. Now this sterilizer is basically an automatic shut-off sterilizer. After it has finished sterilizing, it shuts off. And the only thing is that the socket now, it is a little bigger, so it does not fit in all boards. So it kind of the kind of socket that you would need for a microwave is the kind of socket it has. So just keep that in mind. Another thing is that when you're using the sterilizer, you have to put drinking water as compared to tap water, because that part where you put the water, the steel, it kind of gets spoiled if you put the tap water, because of the salts present in tap water. Now this sterilizer is a very standard one. It has it houses around 6 to 8 bottles at a time, depending on the size of the bottles. On an average, around 6 to 7 or 8 bottles of something that fits in. It takes around say 8 to 10 minutes to 8 minutes, I would say, to completely sterilize around 7 to 8 bottles, and after that it automatically shuts off, as I mentioned. And it's a pretty standard good sterilizer. There's no problem that I have encountered as of now. So yeah, that's the sterilizer that I use. So my next sterilizing essential is the dishwashing baby liquid that I use. It's by this brand called Goodness.me. It's by Godrej, and it's a great one because it says it's no toxins, no parabens, alcohol, phosphates, bleach, enzymes and dyes. It's also hypoallergenic, dermatologically tested, vegan and cruelty free. So it's this huge bottle. It's a 1 liter bottle if I'm not mistaken. You also get it in a lesser variant. Now this is again a very good product. It has that very mild fragrance. It does not have that overpowering fragrance that would leave like a fragrance in your baby's bottles or any kind of equipment. It's a very nice one. I have not found any kind of problem with this as of now. It also says that it's made with organic lemon, bio-cleansing agents and food grade ingredients for bottles, toys, accessories, fruits and vegetables. So your little explorer can eat, play and learn, and you can stop worrying about germs and dirt. So this can also be used on fruits and vegetables apart from washing their bottles. So you could also use this particular liquid in order to wash their toys, because after a certain age, babies tend to put everything in their mouth. So you can wash those toys with this liquid. It's called the multi-purpose cleaner, and I totally agree with that. It's not only for bottles, but it's also food safe. So it's, you can wash the baby's fruits and vegetables with it as well. Also, if you can hear my baby in the background, well, mommy life. So these are the two brushes that I use in order to clean the bottle. So one is the Munchkin brush, which I use for like bigger bottles, and then this is a special brush. This is the Dr. Brown's cleaning brush. This is used to clean that vent. So this is not something that would obviously go in that thin vent. So this is something that you need to use in order to clean the vent properly and that entire mechanism. This comes with the bottle, but in case you lose it or anything, they also sell it separately. I'll be again linking it down below, so you can buy it if you want it. Now this is the Munchkin brush. Now the reason why I bought this specific brush and not any other brush is because it has this feature which detaches like that. Okay, so this part of the this particular brush that they have inside is used to clean the nipples. Okay, so it very nicely cleans it, and it's also silicone. Okay, so it does a very good job, in my opinion, cleaning the nipple area in a very detailed manner. This this part of the brush I like because it does not only have these bristles, but it also has this kind of sponge. So it cleans it very well. The only thing about this is that you need to replace it after a certain point, because it's not very hygienic to use this for a long time, because it can be a breeding ground for a lot of germs. I am also planning to replace this with a silicone cleansing brush. The Dr. Brown's brand has it, and many few other brands also on Amazon have it. So if I find that, I will surely link it down below. Do check the description box. So that's it for my feeding and sterilizing essentials. I hope this video was super helpful for you guys, and do let me know what you guys consider as your feeding and sterilizing essentials. I would absolutely love to try out some new products if I like them. And do like and share this video with all your fellow mommies and mommies to be as well, and daddies as well. Thank you so much for watching, and do stay tuned for my next video. Bye.